All right, people. Now, a while ago, Bandai Sunrise did a live stream, sort of announcing future plans and whatnot for the Gundam franchise and what they got rolling down the pipeline. One of the announcements was they were doing an OVA adaptation, an OVA adaptation of Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway's Flash. Now, on the one hand, this is, in a general sense, what we have been asking for. In which case, there are a whole bunch of side story material content that goes on for a while. We've been asking, of course, I've been asking at least, for an adaptation of the Blue Destiny manga. And there's a bunch more, there's a lot more than that as well. There is, say, the Lost War Chronicles. There's the Zionic Front. I mean, that was technically canon. You can make that. There's the Sega Dreamcast game, but there was that as well. And that was technically canon from my understanding. There was even like the side story with the Thoroughbred. There were so many other pre-established lore, and even after the 1 Year War, like we saw, there's obviously an in-between section between 0083 and Zeta Gundam, because obviously 083, Zeta Gundam, UC 083, and Zeta Gundam takes place in UC 0088. So there was a gap there. We saw what the Titans do and everything, and honestly, I would like to see what those gyms of theirs could do, how they performed. They were cool looking. But yeah, there was a bunch of material just in side story alone, from mangas, small novels, insert stories from hobby magazines and Dengeki Hobby. There was just so much to deal with here. I have no idea how many people have been asking for, I want an adaptation of Hathaway's Flash! Because I certainly am not one of them. Though, granted, I would like to see the two Gundams they got there, the Penelope and the Zai. I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see that animated, of course. Although, if I remember right, they made a Gundam Evolve, which they had that, at least one of them, and I should really do a reaction to all of that, because it's been so long, I barely remember anything. But that's neither here nor there. Now, Hathaway. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So, yeah. For those of you who need clarification, this is the same Hathaway as in, like, Hathaway Noah. Son of Bright Noah. Captain of the White Base. The Argama. The Nahal Argama. The creator of the Bright Slap! And he gives birth to this. Okay. Now, yeah, we see him in Char's counterattack, and he developed some sort of stupid one-sided crush against a girl by the name of Quest Pariah, who was a childish, immature, sociopathic, attention-seeking, psychotic, manipulative, spoiled brat who deserved so much of the hate she gets, and she went out probably the best way, in a very spectacular, not a spectacular, but a pretty satisfying way. God, that will never get old. It's just so plain. Such a bitch of a character going out in such an unspectacular fashion. It pleases me so. But then Hathaway had to ruin it. anyhow, and I guess people want to know what happened, or they want to see what happens, or something like that. I don't know. I don't. But anyhow, you can probably assume what happened to Hathaway. Or not, considering the description of this freaking thing. It was surprised me. But anyhow, yeah, I'll tell you a small non-spoiler setting summary here. It is the year 0105. The Principality of Zeon has pretty much been well, no, not the Principality. I'm sorry. I mean, the Republic of Zeon has been pretty much abolished, and the side 3 colonies have returned back to the Federation. And if you saw Unicorn, you know that happened. I mean, they even stated that in 4 years, like the year 100 of the Universal Century, Zeon will be no more. And yeah, so yeah. 5 years later, all things peaceful, but then shit hits the fan, and you can guess who's doing the shit throwing. Whew. So, without further ado, we'll see Gundam Hathaway's Flash trailer. You see next 100. The Gundam history of Universal Century for 100 years. Yeah, and you still got plenty more to fit in. He walks weird. Okay, this is weird. It's like the sea. It's like this is real sand and everything, but oh, so using this kind of Hathaway. Oh, get over it. Of the Nijin? Ugh. Yeah, Hathaway. Then I'll take you there. Most of Gundam Hathaway's Flash. What the? Is that the Zai? Next winter. Oh. This qualifies more as a teaser? And yeah, I think it's a good teaser, actually. Huh. It tells me absolutely nothing except we see Hathaway on a beach. I think obviously still moping about, boo, oh my god, Questborough, I miss you, why couldn't we have gotten along, blah blah blah. Oh, fuck you, kid. Quest didn't like you. She didn't, she wanted Amuro, she couldn't have Amuro, so she tried fucking Char. Char used her. God. And now the Nejin. I had to look that up, but that told me nothing except I think that mobile suit, that mobile armor, whatever, was probably the Zai Gundam. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, but you know, the XI thing. So Zai. They'll pronounce it in the OVA. But yeah, anyhow, like I said, this is probably gonna be 3 OVAs because the novel was a 3-volume novel thing, so yeah. I gotta admit though, interesting decision, making it so like they're using like real life uh location or something like that, and putting animated animations like on it. But okay, Hathaway was walking weird though. It was almost like the Penguin from Gotham, because the way his feet, you can see it from behind, like just like he has him in the side. It just, I don't get that. It definitely sets an atmosphere, though. I'll give him that. Especially the music. I got nothing else to say. I mean, there's not much to say actually. It's a teaser. It's a freaking teaser, and it certainly sets a melancholy mood from the music alone. So that's it. Honestly, I just can't wait to see how, because Hathaway. I'm not gonna cheer for Hathaway. In fact, I'm gonna be cheering for his death or something like that. Someone beat him up. But clearly you can tell he's supposed to be the protagonist, which he was the protagonist in the novel as well, so that makes sense. I mean, it's named after him, but yeah, this is a case where we won't be cheering for the protagonist. I would not be surprised if he's written in a way where he's completely unlikable. You can't feel sympathetic for him, but it's on purpose. It's not like with Shinat's Asuka here, where he was mad and angry, but we were supposed to like sympathize with him, to understand why he's mad and angry, but we didn't. We didn't. I mean, we understand to a point, but he just took it too far, and he just became just a brat. We get it. You lost your family. We're sad for you. We feel for you, but guess what? Others have done the same. Others have lost their family too. You're not the only one. I think Groot. I mean, not Groot. Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy said it best.
Oh, boo-hoo! My wife and child are dead. I don't care if it's me. Everybody's got dead people. It's no excuse to get everybody else dead along the way.
Paraphrase the whole wife part, but you get the idea. Anyhow, everyone, so thank you for watching. As always, comment down below what you all thought. Like, subscribe for more videos. Until the next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.